Hey, soul family. All right, so the daily energy check-in, waking up from a bad dream. Okay, and there was some energies that was coming out about love spells and things like that. Y'all, somebody here could be waking up from this. Okay, and coming up out of this. Um, they could think there's like something wrong, so they went to the doctor. Doctor can't find anything wrong, but they was hexed. They was under this love spell. Okay. And y'all remember how I said these love spells can turn very, very like a DV situation, domestic violence. And it's like somebody's like, what's going on, right? Waking up out of this, they don't understand, okay? And maybe somebody needs to go and see somebody in the spiritual community to help them get a better understanding of what's going on, right? Lots of confusion. Y'all can't make it up. Voodoo in reverse. Somebody here is like, was this real love or what was this? Okay. One day somebody could have just woke up and they're not enamored by somebody anymore. Okay. And they're snapping out of this. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Now let's get a prayer. Beloved ancestral spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please black and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe this time. Thank you, thank you to the Most High God. All right. Tell me about somebody being under this hex or love spell. This waking up spirit. Yeah, it's not a false narrative. Family in reverse. Somebody was trying to spread a false narrative, but it's not. Because somebody here was under a hex. There was something going on for somebody to stay stuck to a karmic family. And there was something about this voodoo, this love spell that was trying to keep somebody stuck here. Okay. And now somebody's waking up out of this and they're like, hold on. And y'all, this could have been going on for a very, very long time. I'm here in 20 plus years. Okay. And somebody's like, what? Mm-hmm. I heard somebody's mother-in-law does this kind of work. And this mother-in-law could be sick. Manipulation. Trying to keep somebody in poverty. Because trying to stay stuck to that money. Yeah. Somebody could be realizing, collective, that you're actually their soulmate, their divine counterpart. And they've been stuck in this hex or this love spell for all of these years. And it's too late. You done moved on. And it's like now somebody wants to come chasing after you. And you're like, whoa, hold on, what are you doing? Don't come over here. Tell me about this energy here, spirit. What's going on? Relationship in reverse. Now somebody's realizing, like, I don't even want to be with this person. Like, what have I been doing here this whole time? Like, something about this. Earth Angel. Yeah. Honey, somebody is over here. This is how they feel. How this girl looks. Like, they are getting beat. Like, they don't know what to do. Okay? They can't cause a change. Okay? And you're not surprised about this. Somebody's in their thoughts. You're not surprised about something. You knew. You knew that there was some kind of manipulation that was going on with a situation or circumstances. Okay? King of Swords. This King of Swords is sitting here and is like, what? Just like waking up out of something, right? Somebody was expecting something, okay? And back then, somebody could not have been so mature, okay? And now it's like, hold on, what just happened here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, you could be the star seed and the soulmate that somebody here has now linked up with, met, and now somebody's ascending. And now they're starting to understand what a hex or a love spell or what kind of work is being done or working was being done on them. Okay? Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm getting that this changed somebody a whole lot. Like, they could have had a real bad coping mechanism, or they do. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of people say that they're in recovery now. This, yeah, because see, you could have blocked somebody, and now somebody's sitting here and saying, hold on, what's going on? Because somebody don't have no access to your energy. Y'all remember, what was it, about a year or so ago? I said that you was guiding somebody, but you didn't know this person was watching you. But you've been guiding somebody, and somebody figured some shit out, okay? And they started studying and doing some research about something here, and it's like, hold on. That's what Divine Feminine was talking about. Now it's making sense. The obsession that somebody had, like, yeah, it's, and somebody's not taking something to their distant future with them. They're putting the end into it. Rest in peace. It's over. High Priestess. Yeah. Somebody here is setting their emotions to the side, making a head over heart decision. Okay. And you know what? Yesterday in the air sign reading I was picking up, healing. Somebody's healing, like maybe some mother issues. There's something going on here, and it's helping somebody really break through, and they didn't realize the type of work or what was put on them. Okay. Don't get it twisted now. Listen. You got men that does work out here too. They do love spells, okay? That's why I was like, that one day somebody was like, no, they don't. Yeah, they do too. You better go do your research. There's a lot of men that does this. I could be talking to a woman, and you could be coming up out of this, and you realized what was going on. Okay, y'all remember how we be talking about them gifts that people give you in a relationship? They're over giving and they're doing certain things. Pay attention, okay? Yeah. See, you're unbothered. Uh-huh. Now somebody's tapping into their gifts. This masculine, feminine energy. I'm telling you. Somebody's concerned. They're like, hold on, what's going on? Household in reverse, waking up to some shit, and they're like, man, hold on. Yeah. Think back to them items, is what Spirit's saying. Did somebody give you a ring? Did somebody give you a necklace? Did somebody give you like a bracelet? What, maybe there's an item of some sort somebody could have gave you, and whenever, and you had to wear it, okay, this item, and it's going to be a piece of jewelry, maybe a watch, a necklace, a bracelet, a ring. There's something here, and you could have like felt a whole change, right? And this could have been somebody's ring, y'all. And somebody had this ring on this whole time. And maybe somebody took it off. Or maybe it broke or something. And now all of a sudden somebody feels different. And they're like, hold on. I feel different. Why I feel different? Because somebody doing something to it. Somebody has some intentions. Yep. Love spell, sex, magic, hex. Because somebody was a thief. And they was watching divination. Somebody here got some kind of, and something here, okay? Somebody could have went to somebody and said, how can I bind them? How can I do this? Or somebody was looking at something. There's something here. Or there's another way you could look at this. Somebody here was watching a reader, and they found out. They're like, whoa, hold on. All this starting to make sense. Hold on. They bonded me to them. How did they do that? What I say about that bonding shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody here could have been having like some kind of abandonment issues, okay? And they are healing from this now. Rich girl. And somebody could be watching you, and they see how you take care of yourself. And they're over here and they're like, hold up, how do you do that? I feel like I need this person. It's the work they done on somebody. Codependency could be very significant. Location. location. Could be very significant. Somebody could be trying to locate you and figure out where you are. I heard somebody has a lot to talk about. Something about the courthouse could be significant, but you don't want to say hello. Abundance is in reverse, and the veil has been lifted about something here. Okay. And say back then, like, you know, you and this person had you in court and all this stuff was going on, and y'all, somebody's finally waking up out of this shit, and they're like, what the hell has been going on? And it's like now somebody wants to talk to you, and it's like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Somebody could have drugged you through all kind of things, and you're like, I'm cool, I'm good. I heard somebody got a lot of remorse. Tell me about this. Love spells, y'all. Karma. I cannot make this up. Like something, yeah, entity attachment. Somebody got the message, child. Yeah. Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not celebrating. Yeah. Under harsh judgment. Yeah, somebody lied. Queen of Cups. You could use your intuition. You know. You're like, man, you could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces heavy in your chart, and you know what's up. You're like, could be a mother figure. Ten of Cups in reverse. Offering a fishy cup. There's some kind of fishy cup here. Somebody can't move to calmer waters. They made the investment anyways, and now they're stuck in this Five of Swords energy. Okay, and it's like, what is going on here? And now somebody done tapped into their intuition, and it's like, keeps looking around like, hold on, what is this? What's going on here? Yeah, somebody getting some bad news. There could even be a child. You could have had a child with this person, and shit has been crazy as hell. And you're like, man, I don't know what's going on, but like, just y'all all leave me alone, type shit. And somebody could be like, how you just shun everybody? It's because you had to get away from this energy. Because you knew what was on somebody. You knew what was on the whole family. You knew what was going on. Y'all pay attention, class in session. And it's like, something serious got to be going on for you just to walk off and just say, fuck it, everything got to go. I'm doing it. Yeah. Somebody's starting to see this. You just don't walk off for no reason, collective, okay? Let me just say that. And a lot of people could have been saying a lot of things and trying to push a narrative. But listen, a lot of times when we walk off and leave, we ain't fucking explaining ourselves. Because you already had multiple warnings from the beginning, from the get-go. So, like, let's talk about it. Really? Like, That's like you seeing that bush over there needs to be cut and you don't want to cut it down. And that's the situation here. There was some grass that needed to be cut and somebody just left it alone. And you're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go on over here and mind my business. And you've been doing that. And things has been coming to light here. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's snapping out of some shit here. All right. Peace, love, and light.